Again? Again? Why can't you keep proper time? Are your eardrums sewn shut or something? How is it, despite my repeated admonishments, you've made absolutely no improvement at all? It seems that thing set upon your shoulders is merely decorative. As it lacks any function, should we just lop it off?
Well, 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 looky there. That old sourpuss is at it again, picking on some poor soul. We can't let that stand, can we? Now, I can't be having my face known to the higher-ups, so how about you mosey on over and try to calm things down, will you? And while you're at it, why not drop a little tale about Dongmako? Got it? I'll be keeping a keen eye on things from here. Don't you worry none.
Again, again, again! You're frowning again! Didn't I tell you it's half air, half sound? What? How did you get in here? Guards! Get this scoundrel out of the institution at once. Wait. I thought you were some pathetic little ant who had wandered in looking for crumbs. Lo and behold, it's the hero of Donghae Province. I heard you were naturalized thanks to the patronage of the former Chief Royal Secretary. But what brings someone of your esteemed status to such a humble place as this? Do you enjoy music, perchance? Ah, Dongmako. Yes. But what does that have to do with you? Feeling a bit of pity for the masses? Do you know what we do when the livestock gets sick? First, we isolate the infected cow from the other cows. The dead cow from the epidemic is sent far, far away where no one treads and buried deep beneath the ground. If we do that with livestock, why do you think it would be any different with people? Especially as Dongmako is. It's a place where we quarantine all the undesirables that shouldn't exist in Seoul. Do you catch my drift? Look, my servants, at how a single little ant has soured my mood. Now, I shall take my leave. Goodbye.
You card short of a full deck, ain't he? What kind of nonsense did I just hear spewing from an officer's mouth? Now, I reckon it's true that plague patients should be quarantined, but treating them like cattle? That ain't right, I tell you. If the Crown Prince can safely ascend to the throne, first thing we gotta do after is reform the Ministry of Culture. No two ways about it. Sure, Bi-hyung is out there curing folks, but how is one man supposed to handle all them people by his lonesome? You know, they say a strong body is the best defense against illness. Let's pitch in and help out where we can.
Those poor folks. Just the other day, Sunduk's mother from next door was taken by the illness. What's happening to this nation?
What the? Why are you here again? I told you to leave Seoul immediately. Do you wish to be dragged up by the constables?
Don't you worry none. I'm as fit as a fiddle now. Look at me. Not a boil on me, see?
No boil? So you're completely clear of contamination now? How on earth did this happen?
Don't tell me you also...
I also what? Was healed by Sir Behyung? So you do know him, don't you? So why'd you just shoo me away without a word last time?
As a practitioner of medicine who values experimentation and verification, how can I recommend such unexplainable treatments to my patients? Well, seeing how you've recovered so quickly, and I can see it with my own eyes, I'm at a loss for words. Is this really how the average plague behaves? Do I need to relearn all that I used to know about plagues?
Now I see. You ain't a corrupt doctor, but a man of principles. So then, how about lending us a hand?
Help you? With what? Hasn't the boil already disappeared completely? What more do you need my help with?
Well, if we ain't got a cure-all potion, least we can do is help care for folks so they can give that illness a run for its money.
You want me to make a nourishing decoction to send to Dongmako? Sounds like a plan. Ignoring their plight hasn't been easy on my soul. Well, the thing is, I recently sent some cured foods to the Chue family, and now I'm all out of ingredients. I'll handle the preparation of the herbal decoction, so would you gather the herbs for me? Can you handle that?
Heck, no two ways about it. Our traveler here is the best dang herb picker this side of the sun and moon.
Oh, is that so? Well then, Dolce, you come lend me a hand. We'll be waiting for your return, traveler.
Well, I'll be. You sure got back in a jiffy. I was just fixing to brew up that remedy.
Incredible! You really dug all this up? You'd make quite the fortune here, my friend. Honestly, I didn't expect you'd gather up all this. I still can't believe it. Since it's come to this, let me personally teach you how to brew the decoction. This method was passed down to me by the best healer in this land. Take it with pride, and be sure to remember it well. Dulce has finished all preparations. We're ready to brew the herbs up. Light the fire with mulberry wood and place the brew on top. Oh, look at the time. We should start cooling down the decoction now. Whoa, careful now. These are very precious ingredients, so make sure you don't spill a single drop. Whoa, careful now. Let's see. It's set just right. Good. Now take out the decoction again. Now we need to simmer the decoction on low heat again. Make sure to keep an eye on it so the fire doesn't get too strong. Well done, huh? You've worked hard. The quality of this isn't much different from the gyongoko I make. You got talent.
Gyongoko, you say? Well, how'll be? You just went and made that expensive stuff? Let me have a taste, just once.
Wasn't it the traveler who gathered all those pricey ingredients themselves? As long as you have the ingredients, making it is a piece of yuck. Oh, no! Don't say... You can't use an iron spoon! Raw Romania doesn't play nice with iron!
Oh, shoot. Well, ain't that something? I'm as blind as a bat when it comes to medicine. Now, let's see. Oh, tastes just like it did when I was a young'un.
Huh? You've tried gyongoko before? How could you have afforded such a precious decoction as a child?
Ah, well, you see, oh yeah, I snuck some from the master's kitchen once.
It's a wonder you've survived this long without any help. Speaking of survival, could you do me a favor? You two will be headed to Dongmako soon, no? Before you go, could you drop by the Ministry of Culture and deliver this letter for me? Lately, we've been getting more patients, but they haven't increased the number of healers. So I wrote this letter to request more staff.
Stop dawdling and follow me now. Or might you need some persuading?
My lord! My lord! Oh no, I told you, it's just a rash.
We'll figure out if it's a boil or a rash later. Hurry up and get moving now!
Well, now, what in the Yoga's backside's going on over there? The chatter ain't sounding too friendly. Hey there, traveler. Look over yonder. It's Miss Myo and Mr. Turk. Why don't you mosey on over and ask him what the hullabaloo's all about?
Dulce! Traveler! We're in big trouble, Mjolp! Big hoppin' trouble! The constables are rounding up the people, Mjolp! They're taking everyone with red boils or pustules on their bodies, Mjolp! They're saying it's to prevent the spread of disease, so they need to be quarantined far away, Mjolp! And while investigating that guy Byung, I found something suspicious, Mjolp! The time Byung showed up in Seoul matches when people started getting sick, Mjolp!
And like, whenever Byung swings by Seoul, I've heard he always pays a visit to the Minister of Culture.
Y'all certain? That fella's had business with the Ministry of Culture? Now that I've chewed on it a bit, what was it the gatekeeper done said? Anyone who's been to Dongmako ain't allowed to set foot in Seoul. Now I hear that Byung's been coming and going like it's nothing. Something fishy's going on, if you ask me. From the get-go, this was all tied up with the minister. Especially if the plague could have been avoided. Does that make sense? Just so happens we got some business over that way. We'll look into it for you. Miss Myo, Mr. Turt, much obliged. Just so happens we...
Halt! Stop right there. What brings you to the Ministry of Culture?
Howdy there. We're here on behalf of the infirmary. Got a letter to deliver to you.
All right, let's take a look. The number of patients is increasing, and we don't have enough healers. We need more staff. All right, all checks out. Just hand this letter over to them, and you're good to go.
Pardon me.
Where's the letter from? Ah, the infirmary. Just leave it there.
Well, howdy there. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, the good doctor asked me to fetch some medical documents. Mind if I go looking for them?
No problem. Just make sure to write down who you're renting it for and what book it is.
Kim Gumdun's office should be right next door. We gotta give it a good old search. Let's sneak a peek, shall we? What's he up to over there? Is he burning something? Usually that's a sign of destroying evidence, ain't it? Huh? Oh, Traveler, the minister just left. Hurry up and check it out. Quick, quick! Oh, hot! Woo! Luckily, some of the writing is still intact. Let's see here. Offered Choyung's mask to the great tree of goddess Samshin and held a ritual. It's all charred, kind of hard to read, but... This is the legend about goddess Samshin driving away the plague god who terrorized Hwanghae province in the past. Offered Choyung's mask. I've never read about this part of the story before. Could it be related to Bi-hyung wearing that red mask? But first things first. We got to tail Kim Gum-neun. He just left, so he can't have gone far. Whew. I thought it'd be easy to catch up to him, but where the heck did this guy run off to? What? Where? Kim Gum-ryun? And Bi-hyung?
Right. So the plague has spread to Seoul as well. Everything is going according to plan?
Yes, Minister. I have faithfully carried out your will to the letter.
Not only do we spread the disease, but we also release the cure to win people's favor. Brilliant! A masterstroke rivaling the greatest of strategies. I truly have a knack for recognizing talent, seeing how I discovered you myself. But I've heard some absurd rumors lately. They say the people are rallying to crown you as their king. I'm certain I needn't ask Bi-hyung, but surely you aren't swayed by the words of such rabble.
It's just the common people's way of venting their frustrations. How could I ever dare to dream of going against you, Minister?
Good. That's how it should be. Always conduct yourself properly and don't tarnish my name. Remember who recognized your potential and nurtured it. Don't forget the grace of the one who took in a beast like you. I'm busy with official duties, so I must head back to Seoul now. Make sure everything is flawless to the very end.
Yes, Minister.
Well, what in the bootlicker's buffet is going on? Are Minister Kim Gum-ryun and Bi-hyung in cahoots? Did they cause this mess? Oh, my stars. Yes, sirree. That red boil that was spreading around. Turns out it was a plague they spread on purpose. They spread the disease, then used their secret cure to treat the folks. And the poor clueless people just blamed the country and ended up following after Bi-hyung. Goodness gracious. I even thanked him with a big old bow, not knowing any better. Minister Kim Gum-ryun is part of Jang Dae-sung's faction. Remember how they said they gained the people's support? That's what this is all about. You saw it too, didn't you, Traveler? There's a faction opposing our crown prince's ascension. So what if Bi-hyung starts swaying public opinion? The ignorant folks will be easily led astray, won't they? And who stands to gain from all this? None other than the Prime Minister, Jang Dae-sung, the real power behind the throne. He'll use the decline in public support as an excuse to control the court from the get-go. Or maybe he's got other plans. What's with that look? You thinking, such petty tricks won't work, will they? Sure they will. The people are the foundation of a country. As long as this principle holds, any logic can be justified in the courts. But more urgent than that is Bi-hyung. We gotta stop him before he spreads the disease any further. But how in the world is he spreading it? This place seems mighty suspicious. Shall we take a look? Huh? What would seem familiar in a remote place like this? What? What is all this? Wait, isn't this what Mi-hyun used to call upon the plague god back in Bomnae County? So the disease spread in Dongmakdo was due to the plague god as well? Oh heavens, what are we gonna do? How did Mi-hyun know about this? How did he know a spell only a 900-year-old fox should know? A dragon? Oh, right. Bi-hyung did mention something about commanding a dragon. Oh, my stars. He said his way was a bit different, though. Why didn't I think of it then? Oh, goodness gracious. Remember when you ran into that Bi-hyung fella, Traveler? You asked him if he'd ever trained at the Juado school, didn't you? This ain't the time to chat over our feelings. If B-Hyung is from Drado School, then that person would know. We gotta find out who B-Hyung really is. Quick, let's go meet the Drado School's leader. Hurry!
Thank you.